Hi, I'm m.a.n.d.y and welcome to Electronic Wonderland. This month sees the release of the much anticipated Fabric 38 mixed by the Berlin-based duo m.a.n.d.y. Patrick Bodum and Philip Young began their friendship at a young age, sharing a common interest in sports, compilation tapes, and Janis Joplin records. But relax, the latter is not to be heard of in the Fabric mix, since everything changed when the guys got hold of some early acid house mixtapes in the late 80s. The new mix consists of 25 tracks spanning from deep techno to bass heavy machine funk. Awesome tracks from Guy Morato, Lucio Aquilina, and, of course, the cream of the Get Physical crop. Well worth checking out. In some major trouble with the law is poor old drum basser Grooverider, who's still stuck behind bars in the Middle East. Grooverider was arrested at the Dubai airport late last year after his record bag was searched and found not only to be full of vinyls, but also some cannabis and hardcore porn DVDs. Bad guy Grooverider, he now faces a long wait in prison for his case to be heard due to a lack of legal staff. And if found guilty, the Grooverider could be jailed for 4 years. Poor guy. Well, now let's move on to some happier news. The San Francisco-based electronic music magazine Accelerator is now not only available in the press shops, you can also find the entire magazine as a PDF file for free downloading at their website, accelerator.com. Producer and DJ Ewan Pearson spent last year not only producing half of the Tracy Horn album, but also releasing a fantastic Fabric mix and retrospective of his own remixes through the years. Now, he's back again with a brand new track for the Compact label. We caught up with him to check his thoughts and plans for 2008.
Your December DJ mix that you did with for LA was very laid back and Balearic.
Yes.
And what direction are you going in now? Are you trying to slow down the tempo a bit?
I love slow dance music and I love slow 4/4. It's there's something about the way the groove changes when you reduce the tempo, but you still keep the 4 to the floor kick drum. I'm a really big disco fan and sort of boogie and the stuff that happened at the start of the 80s when disco kind of wasn't cool anymore and wasn't popular anymore. It got really interesting and it slowed down. It became quite strange, and and then also around the time of acid house in Belgium, there was this little sort of offshoot from acid house called New Beat, which was kind of slow and weird and quite heavy, but again really interesting. And I think when you slow things down, things can still be intense and they can still be really good. I've actually got a record label, which I'm just doing with a friend, just doing one-off 12-inch releases, but we're trying to do everything below 118, 117 beats per minute, so we're trying to do like slow 4/4, and like the second single we've got is at 107 beats per minute, and it's a bomb. It's like you'd get such a great reaction from people.
You've been living in Berlin for the last 4 years.
I have.
Do you still think that the music scene is as interesting as the beginning?
There's been great music there since the whole time I've been living there. I didn't really move to Berlin for music. I mean, I'm a musician and I know a lot of people have congregated there, and a lot of producers and DJs and stuff. But I moved there really I just really loved the atmosphere of the city, and it wasn't kind of an attempt to further my career or tap into some kind of scene. And I think actually the music that I've made and DJ'd has been quite removed in lots of ways from maybe what the kind of, certainly with the sort of minimal idea of what Berlin music has been in the last 4 years.
Finally, we have some good news for fans of legendary disco cellist and pioneer, Arthur Russell, the one man behind timeless classics such as Is It All Over My Face and Go Bang. The long-awaited documentary about his life, called Wild Combination, is finally finished and will make its world premiere at the Berlin International Film Festival early in February. The documentary, directed by Matt Wolf, includes some rare footage and testimonials from friends, journalists, and inspired artists. Check it. Thank you, Arthur. And that's it for today. See you next week.